Hello everyone, this is Sunil Arora. Today I'm excited to talk to Arati Chavan to discuss CSECPC IAM Contributor Group. Arati is Head of Identity and Access Management at Anthem. Let me start with, Arati, what are the key challenges organizations face in cloud IAM domain?
Thank you, Sunil. I'm glad to be part of CSECPC. As we look at our traditional approach to IAM, most of our functionalities and the way we have set up our programs are designed for supporting the traditional on-prem type of applications. Now, as organizations are trying to adopt the cloud strategy, our requirements are still same, providing provisioning, deprovisioning for identities of all sorts, including users, service accounts, providing them elevated privileges, and then making sure we have good governance model that helps us to give the compliance visibility for our audit requirements, for our regulators, things like that has become more and more challenging. Now, most of the cloud platforms come with their own administrative models, and that makes it extremely difficult for us to have one size fits all type of an approach for all the cloud platforms. So really getting to the basics and providing a cohesive approach for our IAM principles that works for multiple cloud environments has become the key, and it has become more challenging now.
Thank you, Arati. We often hear that IAM is the new perimeter. As organizations are heading for zero trust security, how do you see the equation changing for network and IAM domain?
Now that's an interesting question. If you see in past few years, a couple of things have changed. Our applications, databases, our crown jewels have really moved from a traditional data center type of a model to either hybrid or cloud type of a model. So we are putting our assets into public or private clouds. Our user base is also changing. Historically, most of our associates, our contractors, our vendors, they have all worked from offices within the physical perimeter. Now people have been moving into remote culture and everybody is working from home or people are working from wherever they want. Now in this situation, whom do you really trust? We no longer can just trust the network or your VPN solution. So our zero trust strategy really tells us that we always have to validate who the user is and what type of access the user has. Now, with that, some of the things like multi-factor authentication, identity proofing, adaptive authentication, making sure we are always checking our geolocations, typical IP address patterns, things like that. These things have become very, very common going forward. While network security still plays a crucial role, your access has really become the perimeter and is requiring you to always validate every single request that's coming to your crucial assets.
Thanks, Arati. We are excited that you would lead the CSECPC IAM Contributor Group. How would CSECPC IAM guidance help cloud security practitioner?
Yes. So I'm just glad that we just formed this cloud security practitioner groups here to talk about the challenges that most of the security professionals are facing. Believe it or not, every organization today is struggling with finding the right talent group, finding the right principles, finding the right guidelines, and really coming up with a good cohesive approach for handling the cloud security challenges. While we are facing the same challenges, we can come together, talk about it, learn from each other's mistakes, and really help each other to solve the same problems that we all have. This is not going to be a vendor biased group where we are going to see a lot of marketing and sales type of pitches, but these are real life problems that we all are facing. And somebody has solved these problems before us. So instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, we can learn from each other and also give back to the community. New security professionals that are trying to enter into the cloud security domain, they are overwhelmed by the ton of information that is available on internet and through multiple vendors. So by simplifying this approach towards learning and coming up with a cohesive approach is going to be the key as part of this cloud security professional services. I'm looking forward to working with some of the brilliant minds in this business and really learning from each of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Arati, for sharing your thoughts with us. That was Arati Chavan, Head of Identity and Access Management at Anthem with me, Sunil Arora.